Hey everybody, so I'm going to show you now the next steps for how I get myself ready with my makeup. I've already done my foundation and my concealer and my translucent powder, so it's all set and ready to go. And the next step for me is bronzer and blush. So I'm going to show you my little Lime Life palette here that's got, this thing is so awesome, by the way. So this one is the bronzer that I'm gonna use, and it's our bronzer number 1. As you can see, I have very fair skin, so it is important to get the right shade of bronzer for your skin so that you get that kind of natural look. At least for me, that's what I like. And then I've got a couple of other blushes here. I'm gonna use this one in the middle. This is our blush number 1. It's called Alive, and I just really love the shade of it. So here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the bronzer. So I'm just using like a contoured brush here. And what's great about this makeup is that it is super pigmented, so a little bit goes a really long way. So I just got some on the brush here, and I always kind of blow on them. I don't know, I've just always done that. So I'm gonna knock it off there a little bit, blow. And then see my cheekbone line here? This is where I'm gonna kind of put that bronzer there, and it's gonna look a little bit crazy, but it's okay. We will fix it, I promise. Okay, other side. I'm gonna go along that cheekbone line, and then under the jawline. It's gonna look a little crazy to begin with, that's all right. Okay, and then a lot of people like to contour on the top of their forehead. I like just a really light one, so I'm just gonna like put a tiny bit up here, and then I'll blend that in. But you could go a lot deeper. I know a lot of people that kind of go from here over here, and they really like that look. For me, I just like it a little bit lighter at the top. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush and get just a little bit of bronzer on there for the nose. So I'm gonna kind of just go down my nose here. I think I blew a little bit too much of that off. Okay, this side. And this side. Okay, so now we've got it on there, and I just take a different contour brush. You could use a fluffy brush, but I'm gonna use this one, and I just kind of go in circles and buff it out so that you get that kind of nice defined look, but no stark line. Okay, and down the jawline. Same thing over here. Kind of going in circles, get my hair out of the way. There we go. And then on the nose. And I'm not pushing really hard, it's just a really light motion. And then again up here. Okay. So there we go. There's our bronzer. And again, I like just a light look. You can go as deep as you personally like. That's the great thing about makeup. It's a tool for self-expression. Okay, next is blush. So I just use this big fluffy brush here that I've got. And let me tell you, not all brushes are created equal. So the Lime Life brushes are really high quality, which is awesome. So they're not gonna, I've used brushes where you dip it in your foundation or in your powder, and now you've got little bristles of the brush all over the place. The Lime Life brushes will not do that. So I'm just kind of tapping it in here. Again, I blow on it. I don't know if other people do that, but I do. Okay, and then kind of just on that cheekbone line, kind of circular motions up into the hairline. Other side. Okay. Okay, and then sometimes I just take like a brush that doesn't really have anything on it, and you could also take some powder, so that translucent powder, if you wanted to kind of put some in there and buff it around a little bit. just kind of to get the look that you want. Again, you can have this as kind of bright and defined as you want. I want it just a little bit, kind of where it just brightens me up, but not too much. I'm gonna do a little bit more on this side just so that I get these even. Alrighty, there we go. There's my bronzer and blush application. Have a great day.